here. Welcome back to my channel, or if this is your first time here, welcome. I post new budgeting and lifestyle content every week on this channel, and I would love it if you would click the subscribe button and stay a while. So, today's video is going to be the cash envelope stuffing for the fourth paycheck in the month of November. We are wrapping up November here. So we just need to pull out the cash from this budget so that I can be all set and situated for the week. So the way that I figure out how much cash that I need is by using my Budget My Paycheck workbook from the Budget Mom. I take a look at the budget that I wrote out. You would have seen this if you watched my week 4 budget video. If you missed that video and you'd like to hear me talk about the various amounts of money I've set aside for each of our categories and my thought process behind that, I will post that video up here in a card. Make sure if you missed it, you check it out. But we're dealing in the cash portions of this budget. So I just look at the areas of this budget that I require cash for, which for me are my cash envelopes, as well as my sinking funds. Those are the things that I require cash for. And I use this handy cash envelope breakdown to break down the amounts as well as the denominations that I need. Then I go to the bank and pull out the cash and stuff my envelopes. So to make it a little bit easier on myself, I already have gone ahead and done the cash envelope breakdown. I just wrote out all of the categories, the cash envelopes, and the sinking funds, as well as their amounts, figured out the denominations that I needed, and I went to the bank. It was actually super easy this week because all I needed were 20s and 50s, and I have already pulled the cash, which I have here. So we are going to go ahead. This video is going to be super quick. We are going to stuff my cash envelopes, which I have here in my Conscious wallet, and we're going to add money to some sinking funds that I store here in this accordion folder. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So the amount that I needed to take out of the bank was $300. And I've already given my husband his spending money, which was $40, so that means I should have $260 here. You guys know I'm a stickler for counting up my money to make sure I have what I think I'm supposed to have, so really quickly we're just going to count this out and make sure it's at $260 before we start stuffing our envelopes. So I have 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60. So that is perfect. I'm going to zoom you guys out just a little bit. Sorry, I'm shaking the whole table here. And we are going to get set up to stuff these envelopes. So I have two 50s, which we'll do right there. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 20s. So this should go super quick. So I don't need this red pen anymore. I had this red pen out to do my budget results video, which you would have seen already. If you missed that video, that'll be linked above as well. And so I can put the red pen away and pull in my black one. I use the Eraseable pens from Parkoo for my budgeting. I love that it's an ink pen. I don't have to write in pencil, which I really, really hate. But I can still erase my mistakes. And I do make a lot of mistakes. Alright, so I've already given my husband his spending money. I gave that to him this morning. So he is all set. So next up I have my spending money, which is $40, and I've allocated two 20s for that. So I'm going to go into my Conscious wallet, which is the wallet that I use to hold all of my cash envelopes and my credit cards and everything. I will have this Conscious wallet linked down below. I love it. It's a great cash wallet system for anyone just getting started. It comes with the wallet, the strap, as well as some cash envelopes. I'm not using the cash envelopes that came with this wallet currently. I'm using envelopes that I purchased from Life in Envelopes on Etsy. I love these envelopes and highly recommend her shop as well as her YouTube channel, which I will have all of that and everything else that I've used in this video linked down below. So I've gone ahead and flipped to my spending envelope. Sorry about the background noise, you guys. My heat's running. It's freezing here in Southeast Michigan today, so I'm not going to turn it off. So just bear with me. Hopefully it's not too loud and distracting. So for my spending, we're going to add $40. I have $20, $40. And we will slip this right in here, and my spending money can be used on absolutely anything that I want. I don't have anything specific in mind that I'm going to be spending on this week, but I always manage to come up with something. This is just fun money, money I can do absolutely anything with. And as I add my money, I always like to check the categories off so that I don't get confused. Next up, I have my gasoline envelope, and that's going to get $40 as well, also 2 20s. So we'll just flip right here to my gasoline envelope and add $20, $40 to that. And this will just be to fill up my gas tank throughout the week. And my heat kicked back off, so hopefully we can get through the rest of this video before it kicks on again. It's so cold today. Next up, I have eating out, which is also going to be $40 and also 2 20s. I tried to keep this as simple as possible this week. You guys know that the simpler that I can keep my budget, the more likely I am to stick to it. If it's overcomplicated, it's just frustrating and no fun, and I don't want to do it. So simple is best. All right, $40 into my eating out. The last of my envelopes that I'm going to fill today is miscellaneous, and that's also going to get $40. My last 2 20s. And that'll just be for anything else that comes up throughout the week that isn't covered by these other cash categories. So the other envelopes I have in my wallet here are my debt snowball envelope, which is full to bursting. I'm going to be sitting down next and filming my debt snowball update, so you guys will see how much money I've managed to accumulate throughout the month. This money is money that was left over in my various cash envelopes at the end of every week. I've just kind of stored it up, and I'll be making an additional debt snowball payment, which I'm excited about. The other envelope I have here is a deposit envelope. So throughout the week, if at any point in time I want to spend in one of these cash categories, but for whatever reason I can't use cash, either the place isn't accepting cash or it's an online purchase and I need to use my credit card or my debit card, what I will do is I will swipe the card for the transaction, and then I will just take the cash out of the envelope, stick it in my deposit envelope, and that can get deposited back into the bank to cover that expense. So that's how I make cash envelopes work for me, and that is all of my cash envelopes stuffed. So I can go ahead and put my Conscious Wallet back into my handbag, and we will go ahead next and start filling our sinking funds. So I mentioned a little earlier, I keep my sinking funds in this accordion folder. In this accordion folder, each one of my funds has its own tab. Behind that tab is the amount of money that I've saved for that fund, as well as a little index card that keeps track of the money going in and out of the fund. I find that if I write it down whenever I take money out or add money to it, it's a lot easier to keep track of. And this is actually the fund that I need. We are going to be filling my campground fund. So I have $100 in my campground fund right now, and I'm adding another $50 today for a total of $150 saved in my campground fund. So I'm just going to add this 50 here. I always like to count the money up whenever I add money or take money out of a fund. This is pretty easy to count. 100, 150. That's perfect, just as expected. And this money can go right back into this fund behind the campground tab until I need to access it again next time. So that is my campground fund. Next up is my car maintenance fund. So let me just check that off. So for car maintenance, we are going to add $50. That is my final $50 bill here. This fund currently has $337 in it. We're adding 50 more for a total of $387. So I'm just going to slip this $50 bill in here, and then, like I said, anytime I add money, we count it up to make sure that I haven't made any mistakes, I haven't neglected to write something down, I haven't miscounted, or I haven't, added wrong in my head. I am like the worst at mental math. So let's go ahead and count this up. 100, 50, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 86, 87. $387 in my car maintenance fund. Looks like next time I'm going to need to put a new card in here, which is just fine. I'll let future Jessie worry about that. For now, this is just going to go back behind my car maintenance tab. And that is the end of my cash envelope stuffing video. It was a super, super short one today. But like I said, I kept it intentionally as easy and simple as possible because that makes everything quick and easy and that it's not tedious. The more complicated that I make my budget, the more tedious it is, the less likely I am to want to sit down and do it. Alright you guys, so that is it for my cash envelope stuffing for the last week in the month of November. Make sure that you click that subscribe button if you haven't done so already so you can come back and check out my other content. Vlogmas starts the first week of December. I'm very excited about it. I'm going to be posting new day in the life vlogs every day from December 1st to December 25th, all about, my daily life in the holiday season. I do a Vlogmas every single year and people really seem to enjoy it. I know that vlogs aren't for everyone, so if you are only subscribed to my channel for the budgeting content, I apologize for the huge barrage of videos that are going to be coming at you in the month of December. Be patient with me. I hope you understand that I have a solid core group of my subscribers who really love my Vlogmas videos. And if you've never watched one of my vlogs, December might be a fun time to try them out. So, I'm going to go ahead and go now. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys!